Hi folks, Lee here and welcome back to the channel. So I'm down here today at Beith for the Beith carvings, and it's this yearly event. I've never actually been to it before, but I'm here as part of an organisation I'm in called Coastwatch in Irvine. I'm here with Joshua, who can introduce himself. Alright, is that the best you can do? Yeah. Aye. Right. Fair enough, but so we're down here. It's actually really cool, it's really amazing. I don't have the patience for it at all. As you can see behind me, we're doing some wood carving behind me, so yeah, it's really good, so yeah. So that's 12 o'clock, so that's the carving stopped for an hour for lunchtime. There's some of the rest of the team just behind me. Guys, you want to say hi?
Hi there! How you doing?
So yeah, so I didn't really explain why I was down as Coastwatch, so because obviously we're not at the coast. So basically we're here to kind of advertise what we do, but also to provide a bit of first aid cover if that ends up being needed, because it is quite a big event, as you can see. So yeah, so that's everything stopped for an hour, so we'll probably go and get a bite to eat and go and have a look and see the carvings so far. So this is our lunch here, courtesy of Irvine's Bakery, so thanks to you guys, and as you can see in here I've already eaten a bit of it, but good little box, good little selection of stuff there. So yeah, thanks guys. So this is a little look at how the carvings are coming along so far. It's a little bit out of focus because there's the net in the way, but they're all looking amazing. I mean, it's a competition, so you know, ultimately somebody's going to win at the end of the day, but you know, in my opinion, like, they're all amazing. I don't think I would really vote, to be honest. The only one I would maybe say is the one of that's actually Gandalf over there, I think. You know, like, I do like that one just as like a subject matter, but I don't think it's any better or worse than any of the other ones. I think they're all amazing. So yeah, aye, they're really good. A lot of work, a lot of effort and time, you know. Obviously, you know, they've probably been doing it for years and years to get to the point where, you know, they're actually able to do it with this level of skill. I certainly wouldn't have the patience for it. But yeah, they're all really good, and thought it'd be just good to see them while it's a little bit quieter. But yeah, got a couple of bears as well. They're really good, but you know, as I says, they're all amazing. And I don't know if I could really choose like a best one, if you know what I mean. So this is our little sort of stall here. So this basically shows everything that we do. So we'll get stuff to do with first aid training there. So there's quite a wide variety of different courses we can offer. And if we look over here, we've got more stuff to do with first aid, but also just like sort of safety stuff in general, you know, for when you're at the coast. We've also got the marine life rescue, which some of our members also take part in. So yeah, that's it basically. We've obviously got our donation can up there. I'll put a link in the description to do with, you know, our website, and you know, you'll be able to get a better look at all the stuff we do there, hopefully. So that's me back in the car. What a day. Like, absolutely crazy, absolutely amazing. As I says, I was there with Coastwatch, and we were there to provide first aid cover and show people what we were about. Fortunately, no one needed it. There was one wasp sting that we dealt with, but apart from that, everything was good. No major injuries or anything like that. Now, it was all amazing, and it's really cool to see a skill like that, you know, that's obviously been perfect. These people who are doing it have obviously been perfecting it their whole lives, you know, and it's really amazing and cool to see, and it's almost unbelievable to see like a big block of wood or a big like trunk of wood getting, you know, carved into something that looks amazing, you know. So that was great. I really enjoyed seeing that. Now, the last half an hour was mental, right? Because basically what was happening was it was a competition part to it. So you had, you know, judges come in to judge the different carvings, but then after that there was an auction. So I've never been to an auction before, so that's a first for me right off the bat. But because we were there volunteering, they decided like we'll get these guys to be spotters in this auction. So, you know the bit where they were doing the carving, it was sitting in the middle of the field. We had to go in there and, you know, be a spotter. So the auction was going on, and we needed to call out who was putting their hand up to, you know, bid for it, you know. And it was, and I want to preface this by saying, like, it was nothing to do with the event. The event was amazing, and obviously it's an auction, you need spotters and that, so this is nothing to do with them, it's everything to do with me. That was one of the most traumatic things I ever needed to do. Like, but that's maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but it was so weird. Like, I don't like attention, which is a bit weird because I'm doing a YouTube channel, but I don't like being in places where I'm like even likely to be the centre of attention, you know. I just don't like it at all. It gets my back up and I don't enjoy it. But we had to go in there and basically stand in the middle of this bit while there was an auction going on, and there's people all around, and it's so weird. And as I said again, it's nothing to do with the event, everything to do with me. Everything to do with me just not being a particularly confident person. But yeah, I mean that's what happened. It was very weird, and I don't know if I ever want to do that again. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, as I says, it's everything to do with me. But apart from that, and even including that, because obviously that's part of the event, it's nothing. I'm not slating the event in any way because of that. I just found it really weird and really terrifying. Apart from that, it was amazing. It was a great day. Something different, you know. It's no often I get to go somewhere and see something that's completely different, and this was that. And also we're in Beith, which is a place that I've never really been to much before. So it was quite cool, yeah, to come to a place where, you know, that I don't really know much about, and see, you know, an activity that I don't really know an awful lot about. It's not something I would ever get into personally, because, as I said, I don't have the patience for it at all. But overall, it was really cool to see. I have done a little bit of kind of DIY type stuff in the past, but never anything to do with wood carving. But yeah, I mean, as I says, overall, amazing day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. Please leave your thoughts and comments below. Have you ever been to an auction? Have you ever, you know, had to do anything like that? And if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, then please do subscribe. Bye, folks.